I wanted one of every kind of vehicle, plus a semi to haul them in. You know, like I wanted everything. I wanted every toy, every car, every house, every grown-up toy, every kid toy. I was sitting in my little bedroom in an upstairs bedroom in the family apartments on a military base. I was an Army brat, and we were in Texas, so I had to be close to 7 years old. And I was thinking about all these things I wanted, all the stuff. And yeah, cars. I wanted a motorcycle. I wanted a Corvette. I wanted a Jeep. I wanted a pickup truck, you know, whatever. And then I wanted a big semi. I could haul them all around. So I always had my toys. And at some point I realized, you know, money was the thing that got you these things. So I wanted lots of money. And I remember that day sitting there going, I want all the money, because I want all the money so I can have all the stuff. 8 years old, all the money, all the stuff. And I'm sitting there playing, and I'm by myself. And then it dawns on me, if I have all the money, then no one else has money. And then I realize if they don't have money, they can't play. They can't get all the cars they want. And part of me was like, well, I don't want them to have all the cars they want. They can have one car. That's all they need. I want all the cars. But I realized then that, like, if I have all the money, other people can't have stuff, and we're not playing the same game. And once I have all the money and nobody else is using money, all the money is not valuable anymore. And at 7 or 8 years old, I already knew that. Like, isn't that crazy? Yet, you know, oh, let's tuck that hair in. Yet, it's happening. There's a handful of kids that want all the money. Oops. They want all the money. I gotta move this hair. And I don't think they ever realized that the game is gonna change if they take it all. You know, like it seems like, you know, and I feel like I'm a small potato in this one. You know, all these subscriptions for everything, including like software, you know, like it's all subscriptions. And that's how that is how we are slowly draining ourselves. How about stating it that way? Not they. We are slowly draining ourselves with lots of, that hair is just annoying. Let's do this. Ooh, now you can't even see it. That hair, not that hair. We are slowly draining ourselves, right? Like, it's our decision to have, I won't name any names here, right? Hey, what are my glasses doing? But yeah, there's a few kids that want all the money and they're taking it, and we're feeling the effects. I feel like, right? Those kids. I wonder, like, if, let's just go to Microsoft. You know, I feel like in my lifetime, Microsoft is the first one I noticed where, you know, they came up with something, and you know what? Let's make sure we charge for it. I'm sure there were countless things before my time, and then obviously there's going to be gazillions of other little businesses like that where there's an invention or a breakthrough for humanity, and we're going to charge the heck out of it, you know? And I know I'm looking at things in a super duper simplistic way, but I feel like you gotta, you know, like, keep it simple. All right. It's no good for one person to have all the money or all the resources. So let's divide them up. No, not like that, not like that, not like that. Super greedy kids, if you could just have less of a profit margin, that would be delightful, you know? Okay, I'm gonna keep it under 5 minutes. Are you ready? On your mark, get set, goodbye.